Hello and welcome to another custom figure review. Today we're going to be looking at some Series 5 customs. We're going to start with the 8th Doctor for my series, my 5th series of figure adventures, and Liv Chenka, also for the same series. Let's start with the 8th Doctor. Now this was made, must have been, it would have been mid-2014, so way before the 8th Doctor from Night of the Doctor was even an idea as a figure. So this was meant to be a custom from the Night of the Doctor, which then sort of changed into something else. It is basically the original 8th Doctor figure from the 11 Doctors set. I have just repainted the trousers to brown. Shoes are stayed the same colour, but I've added detail to the shoes. The jacket has been repainted. It was supposed to be a green, but it's come out as a really dark green, almost black. And then the waistcoat has been painted green as well. I've also painted detail, if we can get focus, detail of the chains and all the buttons all the way around. His what's it called? Cravat was removed from the top and also the peg has been cut down just for the head. And at one point it was supposed to have the War Doctor's scarf cut down. However, just focus. It didn't work. So at the end of 2000, just before I started filming, I used for the Years of Trends Law, I needed to remove the Impossible set. What's it called? Basically the scarf and shirt part of the 11th Doctor from the Impossible set from the Snowmen. Because he wore a bow tie, I decided to remove the waistcoat, and I cut off the shirt and tie. This was added to the figure like so. It was also painted in a dirty colour, dirt wash, so that it would match his face, which was from the War Doctor set. As you can see, based on Dark Eyes, I've cut the base of his neck so that it would fit onto the figure. And yeah, that's what made this figure. The articulation is basically the same as the original 8th Doctor figure. And yeah, it was a good custom to make. It was nice to have his own costume. Now obviously, because we've got the actual official Night of the Doctor figure, as you can see, there is quite a big difference. I like to think of mine as after Dark Eyes but before this, so that sort of works for me, I think. So yeah, that is that custom. We will now move on to Liv Chenka. Get into focus, that would be nice. This is something that I thought would be interesting to add to my series, was to bring in a Big Finish character. Obviously everyone would go for, oh, there's Lucy Miller, or perhaps another one, and I decided that after listening to Dark Eyes, I thought, well, Liv would be a very good companion to throw with 8 for my series. So that's basically how that came around. than it was how do I actually build a figure. Now, when I think of Liv, I thought that she would, by the time that she's in my series, she's left the 8th Doctor, but she does travel with him occasionally. But she's her own fighter now, so that's why you saw her in episode 6 fighting off the Daleks. So I went for a base figure of the Martha Jones from the Series 3 final. That is just the base figure, I haven't done anything with it. The head is from a Primeval figure, I can't remember the name. It's the one with the ponytail, but I removed that and sculpted on new hair to match Liv's, to match Nicola Walker's as much as possible. I think it sort of looks like Nicola slightly. It's not the worst, I would say. It's not the worst figure to choose, but there we go. And yeah, I just matched the skin tone, and there we go. There's a Liv Chenka figure. It also meant that I could have her with a backpack from Ace. I bought a second one, but I think I will probably, if Liv ever comes back for something later in the series, then I think I will probably repaint her backpack, because it was quite obviously Ace's, and considering I've got 2, why not repaint it? So yeah, that'll probably happen. But yeah, that's basically that for the review. Thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you in the next review, where I will be looking at actually this custom set in the background, because every 10th one is a main set instead of a figure. So I will see you then.